Hey, what's up? My name is J.M. Chaley and welcome to my channel. This is April's Creature Spotlight, and this month I want to talk about the Pukwudgie. What the hell is a Pukwudgie? I mean, sometimes I feel like if I launch a new creature out at you, most people go, oh, I know what it is, let's hear about it. Not that no one's heard of the Pukwudgie. Maybe you've heard of the Pukwudgie. People know about the Pukwudgie. Come on. I don't want to assume you don't know about the Pukwudgie. But when you compare it to some of the other creatures I've spotlighted, the siren, the goblin, I feel like more people know about them than, say, the Pukwudgie. So let's talk about the Pukwudgie. Let's keep saying the word Pukwudgie. Try saying it at home. It's fun. Pukwudgie. A Pukwudgie is a 2 to 3 foot tall little... You know, I don't want to say goblin and I don't want to say fae because they're kind of their own thing. They don't come from European folklore. They don't come from Asian folklore. They come from Native American folklore, specifically within Massachusetts, within the Wapanoag tribe. 2 to 3 feet translates to about 61 to 91 centimeters, I think, for all my friends in the rest of the world that uses the metric system. They have enlarged noses, elongated fingers, kind of long, sharp ears. Their skin has been described as gray. Sometimes it's been described as even glowing. The Pukwudgies are short of stature, sure, but they're also somewhat armed to the teeth, sometimes carrying a bow, a spear. Their backs are often depicted or thought to have quills, like a porcupine would. And I'll get to the reason why in a moment. The word Pukwudgie translates to person of the wilderness in the Wampanoag language, which is really a dialect or part of the overall Algonquin language. The Wampanoag tribe actually has kind of an origin story for the Pukwudgie. Not so much where they came from, but how they got to be the problem that they are. Sometimes they're more tricksters, but usually they'll look to kill you. You know, shooting you with poison arrows, leading you into the woods to get lost or starve to death, leading you off of a cliff, leading you into a body of water to drown, that sort of thing. Legend has it that the Pukwudgies were actually friends of mankind, but they became very jealous because people started to really adore Moushop, who is this giant credited with creating Cape Cod. Very powerful, very huge, and kind giant who helped form the land that people lived on. So they were very, very appreciative of Moushop. They may have worshipped him. He was a bit like considered a god. And the Pukwudgie grew jealous. They were friends of mankind. They wanted the attention. So they became so jealous that they started killing people. Some legends say that the Pukwudgies became so enraged with the humans kind of leaving their scope of influence and worshipping Moushop that the Pukwudgies actually killed the giant's 5 sons, taking the vengeance to a huge level. There are even tales that say the Pukwudgies killed Moushop himself, and that accounts for some of the stories of how Moushop disappeared. But there's discrepancies about that, and not all historians agree. What makes the Pukwudgies very formidable is that they have a suite of powers. And depending on what legends you're talking about, or where you're talking about, maybe what parts of the country you're talking about, there are conflicting lists of powers that they have. Some powers appear on all lists, but not everyone agrees exactly what the Pukwudgies can do. They can turn invisible at will. They can shapeshift into a porcupine. Now, most people, almost everyone agrees that they can shapeshift into a porcupine, but other accountings say that they can also transform into a mountain lion or a cougar. They can fire poison arrows, and the arrows are poison but sort of magical. And they say that Pukwudgies themselves are magic, able to create orbs of fire and things like this. The exact details of their magic isn't specified in anything I've seen, but everyone typically agrees that they have some sort of general magic ability. There are also accounts of Pukwudgies that can control the spirits of the people that they kill. So now you have a given Pukwudgie who could have an army of ghosts and angry spirits at his disposal that he can control and wield, and those spirits can do who knows what, whatever malevolent thing that he's looking to do. So that about wraps it up. Pukwudgies, a native Massachusetts, a native Wampanoag creature from Native American folklore. Very cool. I know I've been focusing a lot on Asia and Europe. I want to see if I can go all over the world with some folklore and some really interesting supernatural beings in this series. But Pukwudgies are kind of like my hometown. I was born in Massachusetts, and these kind of legends are very interesting because they come from the towns that I have driven through and have been in and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. If you like this video, please give it a like, and as always, subscribe. I post every Thursday. And you can go check out the first chapter of my novel, A Flower in Hell. It is on jmchaley.com. Go check it out. There's other things you can do there too. You can send me a message, sign up for my newsletter. Why not? Let's stay in touch. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.